Welcome, travelers. This is Sal. The latest leaks have dropped, and we finally have a clearer picture of how the highly anticipated characters, Varesa and Skirk, might play in Genshin Impact. Until now, we only knew their elements, Varesa as Electro and Skirk as Cryo. But thanks to two brand new artifact sets coming in 5.5, so let's get started. The first artifact set is completely centered around plunging attacks. Yes, that's a super rare focus in Genshin Impact, making this set an instant eye-catcher. Here's what it does. 2-piece bonus, plus 25% plunging attack damage. 4-piece bonus. Build stacks whenever the wielder uses a plunge attack, charged attack, or elemental skill. At max stacks, it boosts plunge attack damage by a whopping 75%. This isn't just a minor buff, it's one of the strongest artifact passives we've seen for an underutilized playstyle. If this set is tailor-made for Varesa, then we can safely assume her entire kit revolves around stylish aerial combat. But the real question is, how will she stay in the air long enough to pull off multiple plunging attacks? Well, a big clue lies in her signature weapon, a catalyst with a high base ATK, a crit DMG substat, and a passive that significantly boosts plunging attack crit DMG. And it doesn't stop there. The passive has a secondary effect that further increases crit DMG after using her elemental skill or burst. This all but confirms that her abilities will launch her into the air or create a state where she can continuously execute enhanced plunging attacks. If this turns out to be true, then guess who just became Varesa's best friend? Xianyun. Xianyun's entire kit revolves around enabling plunge attacks. And coincidence? I think not. She still hasn't had her first rerun. If Hoyoverse is setting up an entire plunge attack synergy, then a Xianyun rerun in 5.5 is practically written in the stars. On top of that, we also have Ian-san, another Electro character rumored to support Varesa. With both of them possibly dropping in the same phase, we could be looking at a whole new plunge meta. Now, onto Skirk, and wow, this second artifact set hints at something truly unique. 2-piece bonus, plus 15% cryo DMG, 4-piece bonus, boosts normal attack DMG, and elemental burst DMG by 60%. But with a twist. What does this mean for Skirk? It suggests that her playstyle will revolve around a rhythmic back and forth between unleashing devastating bursts and then switching to raw normal attack damage while regenerating energy. If her burst consumes all her energy upon use, then she might enter a powerful normal attack state until her energy is restored. Now, there are two possible directions her kit could take. 1. Quick swap playstyle. If Skirk is designed to constantly switch between teammates, using her burst and then swapping out while her energy regenerates, she could be a flexible, high-burst DPS. Think of her as an assassin. Jump in, deal massive cryo damage, then swap out. 2. True on-field DPS. If her kit encourages staying on-field and using normal attacks while she regains energy, she could be Genshin's first cryo DPS focused entirely on an energy management loop. This would make her playstyle completely different from any cryo unit we've seen before. With the 5.5 beta kicking off soon, we'll get even more details on these characters and their artifact sets in action. If Varesa is a plunge DPS, she's going to be an absolute blast to play, especially when paired with Xianyun. And if Skirk's kit forces her to alternate between bursts and normal attacks, she could easily become one of the most engaging cryo DPS units in the game. So what do you think, travelers? Are you hyped for a plunge attack queen like Varesa? Or are you more interested in Skirks? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Until next time. Stay adventurous, travelers.